Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about something really cool. We're going to be talking about friendship. Friendship that makes life so much richer, but we're going to talk about what it is, how do you know who's a real friend, and why do people say you're a reflection of the 5 people that you spend the most time with? Why do they say? You hear it all the time. You're a reflection of the 5 people that you hang out with. Plus, why does that even matter? So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive into the power of friendship. And we're going to do this in just 7 minutes. So what is friendship? Well, at its heart, friendship is a bond built on things like trust, things like respect, and genuine care. It's the person that you can call at 2 a.m. when life gets tough, or the one you're laughing with over the silliest little things, right? Having fun over a joke that you both can relate to, and nobody gets offended. It's just not about having a good time. It's about showing up for each other through the very messy and the magical. True friendship, it feels like a safe space when you can be your real self all the time. But not every connection is a true friendship. So how do we spot the real friends from the imposters? So let's break it down. A real friend isn't just someone you vibe with or you see on social media. A real friend is a friend that there's an inherent connection. You both feel it. You both sense it. And you're not looking for anything out of that person. In fact, you just want to be around them. You're not seeking anything. You just want them to be in your life. They want you to be in their lives. It's a true mutual respect. But I'm going to give you 3 key traits of true friendship. Number 1, they show up when it counts. Real friends are there for the big moments, celebrating your wins and holding your hand through those tough losses. They don't ghost you when things get tough, or their schedule gets busy, or they have too much going on in their lives. They're just there. They're there when you need them. Okay? That's number 1. Number 2, they keep it real. Now, what I mean by that? A true friend tells you the truth, even when it hurts, even when you disagree. They'll call you out with love, of course, if you get off track. But they're going to also be your biggest cheerleader. So the relationship is such that when they call you out, you know it's coming from a good place. You know it's coming from a place of love and care. So that's a true friend, and you let that happen because you respect them. So that's number 2. They keep it real. And then number 3, they inspire you to grow. Real friends push you to be better. Not by preaching to you, but by being awesome themselves. Their energy, their values, and their actions, it just rubs off on you in a positive manner. Which brings us to a big idea. You become like the people that you hang out with the most. Ever heard that saying? You're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, right? We all heard that. Well, this idea comes from the motivational speaker, Jim Rohn. We all know Jim Rohn. At least if you haven't heard of Jim Rohn, you need to look him up on YouTube. Great, wonderful man, wonderful motivational speaker. I love him. But Jim Rohn brought this up. The 5 people you spend the most time with shape your mindset, shape your habits, and even your future. Why? Because humans are social creatures. We pick up behaviors, we pick up attitudes, and even energy from those around us. So think about it. If your 5 closest friends are always complaining, chances are you'll start seeing the world through a negative lens just like they do. If they're ambitious, if they're kind, if they're driven, well, you're more likely to adopt those traits as well. It's like osmosis. You absorb those vibes. For example, if your friends are into, say, fitness, you might find yourself hitting the gym more. If they're always gossiping, on the other hand, you might slip into that habit too. Your friends are like a mirror reflecting back who you are and who you're becoming. Now, this doesn't mean you need to ditch every friend who's not perfect. I'm not saying that whatsoever. It's about being intentional. Surround yourself with people who align with the person that you want to become. People who lift you up, who challenge you, and who share your values. So, you say, well, Billy, why does all this matter? Well, because your friends influence your life's direction. They affect your confidence, your choices, and even your happiness. Choosing the right people to surround yourself with isn't just about feeling good. It's about building a life that you're proud of. So, your 5 closest friends, I would say, are like the soil that your life grows in. I always say we're farmers. We're all farmers planting seeds. And we want to plant beautiful seeds that grow into these beautiful plants that give off oxygen to the air that we breathe, right? Our fruit. They produce fruit that we can gobble up and nourish ourselves with. If the soil is rich with positivity, with support, with growth, you will thrive. But if it's toxic or stagnant, it's going to be harder for those plants to bloom. So take a moment and just think about this for a second. Who are your 5? Do they inspire you? Do they reflect the best version of yourself? And if not, it might be time to seek out new connections or to have some very brutally honest conversations. All right, guys, that's the power of friendship. Take a second to reflect on your personal inner circle. Who are your 5 people? Think about them and think about how they're shaping you. Think about how they're enriching you and how you're enriching them as well. But drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your best friend or the friendships that mean the most to you. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for more content on living your best life. Thanks for watching Billy Goat Tales and our Motivational Mindset series. We appreciate all of you.